The fuck is that?
Why is it leaking? I don't understand.
I'll trust you right here. I fucking forgot a wire.
I got this!
So, my coolant hoses routing is incorrect.
I'm about to make myself retarded.
Ooh, look at that! Shit!
Woman power.
What's up, you guys? It's Rena. Welcome back into another one of my 2jzFRS videos. And today, it's time to put everything else back on. I put braking oil in, and we're gonna get this bitch running again. Ah. Hello, it's a new day. My wonderful wideband sensor came in mail. Now this perplexed me for a second because let me show you. Let me tell you something. I couldn't get a pinout for this originally from the place that I bought it from. When I called the guy, he literally said,
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean connect a pinout?
So I looked online and after extensive research, found one that I do believe is the correct one. I was confused because I looked in here, and if you look in the connector, in the receptacle, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins, right? A 6-pin sensor is a 4.9 LSU. Now this is a wideband sensor, so don't get this confused with a regular sensor. Yeah, you don't want to run anything but a wideband in your race car, obviously. When you look at the wires, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different colors of wires.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now, when you look into the actual pin for the connector itself, you see one is completely blocked off. So I was like, what the fuck? So I went ahead and I consulted Twan and Mr. Jimmy Oaks, great guy, very helpful. Essentially, I came to the conclusion that one of the pins, the one that's blocked off, even though it is pinned on this side, and on my Haltech portion, the DTM connector is pinned for 6. The 6th one is actually for the built-in resistor to this plug. So I'm assuming that's what this is right here in the connectors. So that is the resistor, and I'll extend it out to make it longer because obviously it's not going to fit all the way to the R5 with this. And finally, I have it all. This is my little pin out, and grab a male connector for this portion of it so I can extend it out to a DTM to fit to the Haltech. That was a lot of talking.
This is Kevin. Kevin has no idea what any of the words that just came out of my mouth went. But Kevin just wants me to shut the fuck up. Fuck you, Kevin. Kevin pisses me off sometimes, but he's helpful. Order my parts from Turn 14 for me, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm gonna go to ProWire, get this, and then I will be back so you guys can see. Yeah, I figured I'd give you guys an update because I've just kind of been working on this and I haven't really showed you. Currently, went ahead and I braided a whole bunch of nice, it's not even TXL wire, I forget the name of it, but I'll put it on the screen. It's like the one up from TXL, but I braided a whole bunch of wires so I can make an extension harness. I gotta terminate the ends of the harness and stuff like that, but right now I'm currently just fishing over this braided nylon over all of this, and then I tightened it up and I cut it all to size and I measured and everything, from giving it a lot of room over on that side. Right here will be like my very shortest, so I measured from there essentially around. I have to put a grommet in there, it's open right now. And then it goes down around and then it meets the actual, they have it pre-pinned. This is one of the few things that actually came pre-pinned or pre-terminated on the Haltech harness. So that is essentially what I was doing, just making this all fit together. All the rest of the stuff is just open wires, you can see, not terminated. However, the wideband 1 and 2, and then also some of the cans, I think there was 3 cans, those were all terminated. So yeah, I'm making that, have an extension harness that comes all the way up here and go to that little plug right there. Yeah, come back to you guys when I got it all together. Oh my god, I fucking forgot a wire. I just realized I was like not thinking about it because the whole like resistor thing in the other plug, you know? And then I was like, wait a second, how is the Haltech one gonna know the resistor is on the other side of this? So I gotta take my harness all the way apart, take all the nylon off, so I can add another wire in. I wanna kill myself, but me voy a matar. Me voy a matar, let's go. I went ahead and I took all of it off and I refished in another wire, so now we got 6 wires in this hole. Oh yeah! And yeah, I gotta chop it and pin all of it and pin that side with this, and should be being chilling. So my coolant hoses routing is incorrect. I swear to God, I looked at the flow diagram for like 30 minutes one night, double checking, making sure. I was under the assumption for some reason. The reason is because I was told this by a UTI instructor when I went there, that all cars' coolant path flowed out of the thermostat. So,
I set it up just for that.
So essentially how I currently have it set up is the head that it flows out of right here goes straight down to the bottom portion of my radiator. And over here on this side, the top portion of the radiator is what flows into the swirl pot, rolls down, goes down that hose, and then goes into my thermostat, right? So I think that could potentially be a problem. You're supposed to have the what's coming out, being pumped out, go into the top of your radiator, which would be on this side. So I'd have to have a hose going from here all the way to here, and then have a hose go from the swirl pot here all the way to the bottom of the radiator over there. So I'm gonna do some research and I will get back to you guys on that. But
sad, terrible, horrible announcements. I'm actually being kicked out of the shop. I essentially, about 10 or so days ago, I got a 30-day notice. So I have 19 days left in the shop at this bay, which is really unfortunate. It's really because I don't have the time now to get my own shop kind of thing. So I might be a little bit idle. To make some different kinds of videos while I'm not able to work on this. However, 19 days means that I have to get this thing off the lift in 19 days. It's gonna be driving within 19 days from today.
dun, 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 look what we have right here. Oh my god.
I'm about to bust.
And this is not a permanent solution. I'm gonna go ahead and bolt this on.
So this one actually looks like a real exhaust gasket, but it also looks like the kind of basket that would get caked on if it gets really hot, and it would be really hard to remove off the head. And run this one temporarily. This eBay one is gonna go with the eBay manifold.
And yeah, let's put this thing on and get the turbo on the car. God, it's gonna look so good. I don't know if I don't think I've showed you guys my turbo. Let's go put this on, and then we're gonna put the turbo on. Ah!
I'm gonna go ahead and take off my good gasket. Voila!
So good.
I love a good AutoZone shitty gasket, you know.
Yeah, boy.
Go ahead and get this shitty ass manifold on. Oh man, I don't know what schedule the tubing is, but
I'm sorry, you guys. I don't like to explain things, but scheduled tubing is like the thickness of it.
it's really light. Also the fact that it doesn't even have a collector. It's literally just pipes that are bent that all go to a T4 is so crazy.
Also, a T4 is the style of turbo housing that I have.
Oh. Oh, some of our holes don't want to line up. Shocker. eBay manifold. Not a perfect fit. So, it almost fits. It does. It's close. It's just not quite. So, you know, I always make my life harder. I take longer to do things because I get like the shitty, cheap version of things sometimes. This, unfortunately, is one of those cases. Okay, so, first of all, I just want to notate here that in order to reinforce this, it looks like we put just a little, we just put a little sheet. So that's something. And then on all of these, for the runners, to reinforce them, we also just put little sheets of stainless onto them to reinforce them and make them stronger. So this looks like a really well-built manifold. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and it looks like all of the studs fit on for the most part, except for these back two right here, and right. I'm gonna go ahead and slot them just a little bit. Just needs a little bit, and then it'll fit on. Well, I was using a carbide bit to like drill through it to like kind of take some material off, but I'll trust you right here. Give you a little faster, so. Woo! Look at that! Sure! It's gonna work!
Wow.
So now that that fits on there, I can tighten that down, and I'm gonna blow it off first because there's some metal shavings. All right, let's set this bitch on there. Oh, it's heavy, it's heavy, it's heavy. Okay, it's pretty heavy. Okay, let's. Oh, on you go, on you go. Oh, the gasket! The gasket. Yeah! Good enough. Obviously, I have to rotate the housing, but it's on there. It looks cool. It's not functional, but it looks cool. The housing comes down here. I think it'll look a little less cramped.
Are you sure about that?
But look at that. Ooh, something going on over there. Let's go. Yeah, and I forgot to show you guys, but I finished this harness, and I must say, it looks so nice, so nice. I think it looks very nice.
Great success.
So this is a little extension harness. So it plugs in. It plugs in to right here, which is the wideband connector, and it extends it through my firewall all the way down and over to this wideband that was pre-pinned from Haltech.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
First of all, do you like my shifter? Second of all, this is really simple. It plugs in just like that. And then I'm gonna run this all the way through. And then we're just gonna feed that all the way through to the other side. She should have popped out. She did. She didn't. And then we're just gonna plug this right into here. Like that. I can go ahead and tuck this behind the brake booster. And boom. Here, our wideband is fully connected to our R5 back in there. And I can go ahead and drill a little hole somewhere in this, probably in this little downpipe portion-ish. So I'm gonna weld the bung on, and yeah, then we will have a nice little wideband. Also, I actually did take off the side so that I could twist it, and I just covered up with some gloves. I blocked off all my ports for water, for oil, the back portion, everything. Everything is fully sealed off, so don't have to worry about any buggy wuggies. Now tomorrow, I'm probably gonna play with these coolant hoses. I probably won't show it. I don't know, maybe I will. We'll see. But yeah. That's what went on today. Okay, so I am here. It's the day after Thanksgiving, and I'm just gonna fuck around with these really quickly. So this is how it was routed, because I was thinking that it would be fine. It's not fine.
This is fine.
I need this upper water neck ding right here to go all the way to the upper portion of the radiator right here. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and take these lines apart. I may have to go get new fittings. I don't know, but I'm gonna fuck around with this until I can get this here and this to here in the outlet. So wish me luck. Okay, so essentially what I did was I flipped the entire radiator. I'm gonna be reusing some of these fittings, but I'm gonna have to get like 6 feet more of AN hose. So here's my little checklist of stuff that I need. I'm gonna have a line run all the way down there. I'm gonna try to do like an actual fine 90 bend that has 16s already on each end of it, so I can have like a little hard piece in there, so that I can have this be straight and then come down to here, and then I'll have a hard bend 90, and then I'll have fittings attached to it, and then it'll go straight along. Then I'll have a 160 coming to this. So yeah, wish me luck. I haven't told you how sick I am of redoing these houses. The answer is pretty sick. I'm so done. Hello. Okay, I didn't record it because I feel like it's just really fucking boring. Watching hoses get put together. I took multiple trips to multiple stores. Finally done now. Finally done. Yay! Here, I'll give you a close-up on what's going on. So yeah, that hole upside down, and it's gonna stay upside down. Here is what I got going on. So now this is a 16, and then it's like a little 150. And it comes out, it goes down, it goes under, right along the frame. It goes here. I have little... I need to like Sharpie in these marks. But I have a little 90 bend, and then it comes up and it goes swirl pot right there with another nice little low pro fitting. Swirls around, goes in, around, into the thermostat. I actually swapped out that fitting before that you saw that was like giant and massive.
And you know what else is massive?
This one just barely fits. It's very nice.
Very nice.
So very nice. So it comes out, it's nice and tucked along here. Comes to the 20 bung on the radiator top. And that is how everything is now for my coolant. Yeah, I probably need to pressure test the cooling system, make sure there's no leaks or anything like that. Got the overflow tank. I'll probably tuck it down somewhere over here, or I'm not sure exactly where yet, but I do need an overflow tank. That is easy to do though. I'm not really worried about that right now. So now that we have our cooling system all back together, I think we can go ahead and start it up.
Oh yeah.
However, I don't want to do that today. I'd rather do that on Monday when I can pressure test the system and everything and make sure there's no leaks in the coolant system. So I will see you guys then.
The next morning.
Now, the next two things I would also like to do, because obviously if we're gonna break in this engine, we need to have coolant in it.
Ain't got no gas in it.
That would be great. I did this. It's kind of ghetto and it doesn't look great, but I'm gonna fix it eventually and do like an AN line. But for now, this is gonna work. But yeah, that's my little makeshift bullshit. A hose from AutoZone and some hose clamps. And yeah, I chopped this down here. I can just take it off. So yeah, this pipe back here, and I polished it, made it look really nice, and I also coated it with a little bit of clear coat so it will stay nice. Yeah, that's how everything sits. Fill her up with coolant. So I will see you guys then. Hi, so I'm back. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and fill the radiator with a whole bunch of water so that I can drill into the bottom of it so that it doesn't get any shrapnel and stuff in there in a hard to get out place kind of thing. So I'm gonna fill it with some water, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drill a hole so I can go ahead and weld on this little bung right here with this little radiator drain thing, because the radiator doesn't come with anything to drain it out of. So we're gonna have to go to the store to go get some distilled water so I can pressurize the coolant system, make sure everything is good, there's no leaks and everything like that, so that we can start out. Literally, like, what? Can you see that? Oh, you can't see that.
Bring a bucket and a mop.
Like, what is that? Why is it leaking? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, it's leaking from nowhere. I flipped the lines, right, to see if it was the bung or the fitting, and it's definitely just the fuck ass fitting. See that? Yeah, see that shit? Leaking from a little fucking... So, I know it's not the bung. It's definitely the fitting. I just don't understand. It's brand fucking new. I'm gonna try to take it back to the store that I got it from. This is ridiculous. It's literally a brand new fitting, and it's leaking. And it's not me. It's literally not me. This is fucked. Luckily for my retarded ass, I have another one of these exact fittings. I have a whole box full of fittings back there. No, I've got one. So I'm thinking the easiest way to do this is just, I'm gonna keep the cap and I'm gonna swap it out. This is so ass. I just wanna start the car, bro. Some bullshit. So here's the new one, right? Brand new, completely unmolested, right? Unfucking molested. This is a new fitting. A new fitting. Where is it leaking? What is this? What is that? Where the fuck is it even leaking from? These fittings are ass. I can't make this shit up. It's leaking from the actual... Literally, look at this shit. You can watch the fucking pressure drop. You don't even need to put it in the water. I'm going to show you, but... I have spent all day on this. All fucking day. I have replaced this fitting once. It was leaking, right? So I fucking replaced it. Brand new fitting. Not leaking from the relief ball. Nope, not at all. It's leaking from the actual fucking hose. It's leaking from, like, right in here. It leaks so bad, too. The point where you literally see it on the actual... Check this out. Hear that? You can hear it, right? Look. You can watch it fucking drop. Ooh! It's literally... It's leaking so bad. Look at this shit. It's leaking so bad. It's leaking so fucking bad. You can't tell me. So, it's like 6 o'clock. I've been doing this all day long.
I could do this all day.
All day on this one hose. It is Tuesday, December 2nd. Really wanted to start this fucking car and break it in, and I can't. It's such a big, fat fucking leak that, like, I would literally leak out all my coolant. But I feel really fucking defeated. It's just like, or you're building anything like this and everything is fucking just going to shit, and like you get literally nothing done for the entire day. You feel so fucking defeated. Feel like it's just never gonna get done. I'm on a fucking deadline at that because I'm getting kicked out of the shop in 12 days. So it's really fucking stressful. This sucks. Literal fucking giant horse cock. Super fucking ass. This is a really shitty thing. I guess I'm gonna try to order a fitting online or try a different store tomorrow. It's a Fragola fitting, if you guys are wondering, by the way. Hold on, I'll show you the box. Yep. This is the other one that was leaking. So that's great. Yeah, unfortunately, because I am striving to get videos out every single week for you guys, I literally, like, I know I said in the last video, I'm so sorry, like, if I led you guys on, but like, this is like, I can't do it. I literally can't. I'm fucking stuck because it's, no matter how many hours I sit here and fuck with this, it's just not gonna fix the fact that the fittings are ass. There's nowhere to go from here. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Believe me, this sucks a lot more for me than it does for you guys. I'm sorry to lead you guys on. But yeah, no, I will not be breaking in the car in this episode, unfortunately. I really wanted to, and there's just nothing I can fucking do. So yeah, I will be figuring this mess out and I'll keep trying. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here. And I'm gonna sort out all the other details off camera probably, but yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it there. I don't have another option. Okay, well, I will see you guys in the next one, and please cross your fucking fingers, cross your toes, cross your
tongue, cross everything. I need all the fucking look I can get. This is so shitty. This is so shitty. Honestly, fuck Fredrola. This is shit. For my pain and suffering, you know, at least like the video. Like the video, you know, give me like a fingers crossed comment down in the comments. Something, you know. I need something to cheer me up after this. This is so ass. I'm so tired of this. I'm just not complaining. I am a woman after all.
Woman power.
No, that's what we do. But yeah, all jokes aside, that is the end of the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.